Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I guess it depends on what time you're watching this. It's a good day. For me, it is morning. It is about 5:20 in the morning. Let's see. Yep, 5:20 exactly in the morning. You probably already read the title of the video, so you know where we're going. Where I'm going, rather. But you're coming along with me, of course. I'm going to New York City. Decided to impulsively to buy a ticket for the Amtrak from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is a train, of course. And I'm gonna be heading to New York. My flight, not really a flight, what is it? My trip, my train takes off at about 5:50 this morning. So that gives me about 30 minutes to get there. It's probably a 5-minute walk. I just parked in the big transit parking lot. Have about 30 minutes, like I said, to get over there. Check in. It's a very easy process. I did it once before when I went to Philadelphia. It's not like taking a plane. It's very smooth. Anyway, that's the plan for today. The weather's supposed to be decent, in the 50s, no rain. Hopefully I didn't bring anything for rain. And we're gonna be just kind of exploring. Don't really have an agenda set. Have a couple of key points that I do want to check out. And I gotta tell you now, just in case I don't make it to those sites. But either way, we're gonna go out here, we're gonna have a good time. Like I said, it's dark out here. Nothing going on. Middle of nowhere. I mean, not really, it's downtown Harrisburg, but a lot of deserted looking buildings and kind of gross, to be honest with you. In this area anyway. We're gonna keep walking, and I will see you all either at the train station or on the train or in New York City. Probably on the train, probably in the station actually. So see you in a couple minutes. May not be able to see it, but I do want to get the flag in the video. Try to do that in every video I can. Getting ready to walk through a little tunnel up here. I did see a guy sleeping up here, so I'm not going to be loud on the camera and harass him. Even though it's not harassment, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going to let him get some shut-eye. Kind of eerie, kind of sketchy. So at this point, I've already made it to the train station in New York, just wasn't able to record until now. So at this point, I have gotten out of the train station, which took me about 20 minutes, embarrassingly. It was huge. And now I'm just walking down the street, trying to understand how to use the GPS in walk mode, which was difficult, I learned. But if you look in the top left, all that red right there, that's the world famous Macy's. So I believe it was 34th Street or 34th Avenue. I think it's street. But anyway, at this point, I'm just kind of walking, just trying to learn the GPS, just checking out the sights. Oh, there's someone's trash there on the ground. So throughout the video, you're going to see food trucks everywhere. For example, there's a Buffalo Burger food truck, but there's stands everywhere in New York City. So right now I'm trying to find the Empire State Building, which I think it's right there. Rough start, but getting better. Having a hard time understanding the Google map when it comes to walking, but I think I'm understanding it now, because that's definitely the Empire State Building, I think. There's a hot dog stand coming up. Really cool buildings, I will say that. The fire department setting up rails, guardrails, I'm assuming for the Thanksgiving Day parade, which that's Macy's right there. Look at it. It's hilarious. So right now I'm heading towards Barstool Sports, at least trying to. Having issues with these maps again. Alright, so I took my final turn and it should be up here. Barstool Sports, just a reminder, that's what I'm looking for right now. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be, but it is still pretty early. There's a bagel pub, some kind of wine spirit place. The smell here is atrocious, I will say that. Supposedly that building is it. I don't know though. I tried to go in and there was security. I was like, I'm not going to deal with it. So supposedly that's Barstool Sports. Kind of cool, skyscrapers. It's Madison Square Garden. It's not that big in person, I feel like. Kind of small. Gotta have McDonald's. Heading to Times Square. hotter something. At Times Square, there's a group of people that wear these low-budget costumes like those three you just saw. And what they do is they want you to take a picture with them, but expect money for it. There's a lot of that, so you may see that some more here in a little bit as well. That was just a small glimpse of it. And then you're going to see a lot of people wearing red jackets trying to hand out information. I'm sure they're trying to get you to go to their cruise ship or their tour bus, things like that. And that's a manic laugh. Alright, it's about to get weird. There's the Lion King. Hot dogs. And there's the red jackets I talked about, as well as more costumes. There's more gorillas over there. Here's the famous red steps up here. Sweeney Todd showing. I don't know, I made that up. Yeah, Sweeney Todd. I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, so again, this is Times Square. A lot of stuff going on around here. George Cohan. Let's go look at these steps. Alright, I'll be back. Yeah, so I'm back. A little closer to the steps. I had to pause to take a picture. They have quote-unquote professional photographers out here too. Basically a guy with a nice camera. I denied the offer, of course. But yeah, a lot of going on out here. Let's keep walking. The light is on. Krispy Kreme. It's hot dogs again. I'll get one, trust me.
Very good.
Alright, so I ended up turning back. I'm sure there's more over there, but time is of the essence. Time to go eat. So I'm gonna go try to eat this place called Ichiran Ramen. We'll see if I can actually get in. I hear the line is usually pretty bad, but we'll find out. So that's the Sculpture of Dreams, even though it's basically a big air blow-up thing. And I know it's normal to have cameras and video cameras, but I feel like people don't care for it. But again, they're in public, so I'll be alright. Let's go up this way, why not? Yeah, so lots of food trucks. Let's see, Marquise Theater. Of course, we have the Sweeney Todd show right here, this theater. If I had more time, I don't know if I'd watch it. Richard Rodgers, Hamilton. Interesting. All right. See you on a bit. Here we have a Church of Scientology. Okay, I'll be back. Good Morning America right there. Still trying to get to the ramen place. Some kind of whale sculpture. It's just wild stuff down here. And people drive insane. To me, anyway. Normal to some people, I guess. When you're used to it. There's a bunch of pigeons. That guy right over there is a famous TikToker. I don't know his name. Anyway, see you in a little bit. And I'm back towards Macy's area, as you can see by the holiday decorations. Soon, from what I understand, is the big famous Rockefeller tree will be delivered. I don't know if I'll have time to go that way, but either way, look how cool these buildings are. All those lights. Tiptoe. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm almost there. It said 200 feet. We'll see. From what I hear and read is there's usually a line out. I'm not seeing one yet. Doesn't look like one actually. It's an old church. Yeah, it's right here. So they give you these little individual booths, very small, and then they come take your order through the curtain. Different. And here's a picture of the final product, which was outstanding. I only have one gripe, and that's that they didn't offer me a fork. I can't do chopsticks. Must be 12 o'clock. This area is a little more calm, almost probably residential. I don't know. I'm going to that tall skyscraper building there. Not sure which it is, but I'm gonna find out. Maybe Edge? I don't know. Here's a friend. Puppy with shoes.
That's what I said at this point.
A lot of famous stoots. I don't know if they're famous, but if you know, you know. see y'all at the skyscraper. Getting closer. And there's more skyscrapers. I mean, the whole city is skyscraper city, right? It's a tunnel. Oh, and there it is again, the building I'm going to. This is a little more, I don't know, something you'd see in some old movies. Old, I don't know, New York type movies. If you know what I'm talking about. Good, because I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. We're gonna cross that bridge right there, actually, where the stairs are. I think. Actually, do I want to? I don't know. I don't even know where I am. I'm going in this thing, says the shops. So this building, I guess, is a mall. Fancy one, I think.
Did anybody else see that taco truck?
Bella Abzug Park.
Now this is actually part of the Hudson River.
So this is the Hudson River. A lot of little mini cruises and things. Tour boats, I guess they're called. And a lot of people kind of run and do their fitness out here. Pretty cool spot. I see an old Navy boat? Ship. Let's see if I can get closer to it. I'm trying to figure out how to get an Uber, which I know how to use Uber, right? I know how to, I get it. But I don't understand where the car is supposed to pull off in these crazy little streets. Because I want to go to Central Park. Or Ground Zero. I think I'm going to do Ground Zero. But I got to figure out how to get an Uber. Pier 81. Alright. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Not sure where I am. Really close to that pier and Hudson River and that. They got Wagyu Kitchen and Bar. Diner, pizza. Pizza's everywhere here. Still trying to figure out how to do an Uber, by the way. Which I think I could easily do it around here. But now I'm kind of enjoying my walk. See the Kings of Kobe. If I had more time, I could do so much more. But I'm fighting the clock. I don't even think I'm gonna make it to Ground Zero, which is where I wanted to go. And that's my own fault. All right, you know the drill. All right, so now I'm at the 9/11 memorial area. Just got dropped off by the Uber, which was absolute madness, by the way. I've never heard so many honks in my life. And yes, we were the ones getting honked at. A little bit of nature out here. I believe that's what they call the Freedom Tower. Little crowd over here. There's names that wrap all the way around this thing. It's bigger in person too than what I've seen in pictures.
And also, there are 2 of these fountains, but I only saw the one.
I'm gonna do a full circle. Well, maybe. Maybe. The museum. The line's too long for me to get in there though.
Secret Service or Men in Black? Or a wannabe? You tell me.
These are kind of cool. Nature.
Go see the memorial.
The Millennium Hotel.
And of course, the American flag flying.
Yeah. Well, let's go. We're still gonna go down. Well, let's walk by.
Here's the other side of that little deal. World Trade Center. Sounds like some subway action or something.
What would my life have been like?
Any help?
Definitely gonna come back. I have so many things I want to do that I didn't get to today. Food, places, which that may not be done yet. But I wanted to go see Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge. Didn't get a chance to. Oh, this place. Boxing club. Alright, this is boring over this way. I'll be back on when I find something exciting.
And did I ever? Oh, yes, please. Yeah, sure, why not? And finally, a smell in New York I can get behind. Food. That older man, he didn't try, but he was so in my way.
I was dancing with him a little bit there. Looks like a little market going on.
So at this point, I want to try to talk over the noise and sound and the music, just in case.
It's popping down here. No, this smells good down here. unlike Times Square area. Look at that. You got Whole Foods.
I'm gonna go get them. Yeah, just like
Said they closed down the whole street for this.
And then, as you can hear, more music, so I get concerned, of course, for, you know, copyright issues. I don't want that, so I try to talk over it.
Gotta get away from the music. Could give me a copyright strike. If I had more time, I would take my time in there, but gotta move. I'm like a real New Yorker now, but I actually do have somewhere to be. Okay, I'm gonna get on the sidewalk now. I'll see you in a little bit.
This area here, of course, is Wall Street. Everybody's heard of Wall Street, which means we're getting close to the Charging Bull. You'll see it here in just a couple minutes.
There's that famous bull, Wall Street. Let's get a closer look.
And as you can see by all the people, this statue really is kind of an iconic piece of New York.
This is Wall Street. Of course, there's Old Glory. Gotta put her in there, right? I don't know what the line's for, to be honest with you. There's some fruit cups. If I ate fruit, should be eating it, I guess. Ooh, let's go see what that statue is. We're gonna cut through. It's called Bowling Green. This little area here, anyway. Y'all missed it, but a pigeon was basically sitting on my foot just now. They get so close. I'm sure in the spring and the summer they have this flowing. Nice fountain. National Museum of American Indians. It's a nice building. I'm getting to that point where I probably need to start getting an Uber back to the train station, just because I got lost getting out of the train station, so I need to find where I belong, where my train takes off at. But first, let's check this thing out.
Okay, I made it back to the train station. This is Moynihan train station. It used to be called Penn Station, but that name has changed. Really nice building. Big though. here I am descending underground as we make way to our train so that I can make the 3.5-hour journey back home. So take notice, the lady in the wheelchair didn't even look, just pulled out right in front of the other lady here. Caused a minor blockage up here. You'll see in just a second. And me and the lady in front of me just kind of force our way through. Here I'm covering the screen because the family, as you heard, is already having some issues, so I don't want to make them upset. Well, I am back in Harrisburg. Train ride wasn't too bad. Now I walk down the sketchiness of the tunnel over here to my vehicle. It may be an experience, so hang tight. Overall, New York City was decent. Had a good time. I wish I had more time in the day, but what are you gonna do? Definitely go back. Again, it's only 3-ish hours, a little more than 3 hours from where I live, which is nice. Give him a little bit of space. But yeah, downtown Harrisburg. Alright. So yeah, I'll definitely be back. There's a lot of things that I want to do still. I want to go to Central Park, of course. I want to go to the Brooklyn Bridge. There's more food places I want to try. I'd like to go to Queens, at least just to say I was there. You know, I'm a big King of Queens fan. What else? I mean, there's a lot of things that I didn't do, plus being alone, it's a little weird. Maybe next time I can convince Sheila to go with me. If not, I'll do it again. Cabs and Ubers are a little pricey. Expected though, right? What is that? Oh. I saw orange glow. It was a cigarette. And I will see y'all at the car. I'm back again. Almost to the car. Had to slow down. The guy in front of me was walking so slow in the end there. That's one thing I will say about New York, and I think that I would do well in that environment as far as walking. I'm a fast walker. If you know me, you know I like to walk fast. So walking behind slow people gets me a little frustrated. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that I think I could handle. That and of course the food. But the busyness, the traffic, riding with the cab, or with the cab driver, he drove like a maniac. Scared me. I was trying just to kind of stare at my phone so I wouldn't focus on the road because it spazzed me out. Of course, he's on his phone, you know, while driving. Very unprofessional, but he got me there safe. And that was the cab back from the 9/11 Memorial back to Penn Station. We did it. We conquered New York City. So of course next time there'll be different items, different adventures. I wanted to go up into a skyscraper. That didn't happen. I had my chances. I should have just done it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end it tonight. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're not new, please like, please comment, please share with some of your friends. I'm trying to grow the channel up a little bit. Today we did something a little bit different.
who knows what we'll do next. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.